Hello and welcome to Total War Warhammer. Today I have a 3v3, which is getting up there in size. So we don't have a very lore-friendly matchup, but we do include every single one of the factions in the game. So you'll see familiar names here: Asad 92 and unknown 169257. I played 3 matches with them, 3 rounds with them of 2v2 before, and it was just a cool coincidence to see them show up together again. But yeah, these guys are buddies and they play a lot together. So my army is a line of swordsmen, backed up by a line of crossbows, 2 demigryph knights with halberds, 3 spearmen, and 2 great cannons on the hill here. So I was paired up against the greenskins led by Studios, and we have the vampires over here and the Bretonnians over here. I forgot about Balthazar Gelt over here for a bit. So normally you don't want to take on the greenskins head on in a brutal charge, especially when you just have a line of swordsmen. But I do have some tricks up my sleeve. First of all, I'm firing at this Arachnarok, and he should be charging in immediately, but the great cannons are, let's see, yeah, they're anti-large, so they're going to do quite a bit of damage to this Arachnarok before it even touches my men. So yeah, you can see all the fire just coming down on these Night Goblins already. But we have Grimgore leading the charge. Wow! Yeah, Foe Seeker and everything. So now that its Arachnarok is tied down, I can charge it with demigryphs, which are extremely good against monsters. And that basically nullifies 2,000 gold right there. So you can see how well my line is just holding up against these orc boys, and now I'm just sending in reinforcements. Now Balthazar Gelt can come in and send in Glittering Robe and all these spells that buff my men that keep them holding longer. See, this choke point makes sure that his troops don't get any further. And now that I defeated Ragnarok, I can flank around his line with the very deadly demigryph knights. So now we have some spell coming in with Balthazar Gelt, and the great cannon is it's the, I forget what it's called, but doing some. All these orcs are extremely blobbed up, and they can't get past my men. So I'm just putting spell after spell and pouring in the fire, as well as the great cannons are doing okay against these blackbirds because they're so massive. Anyway, he sent in his goblin spider riders. I guess I was okay to tie him down while he shot him, but yeah, another magic spell. But they're just gonna get eaten alive by these demigryphs, and now I can get the rear charge I really need against these these orcs. Boom, flying up. So yeah, he had no chance to punch through my line, and just spell after spell. These look really cool. Boom. Yeah, they're not going to be able to withstand that for much longer. So now we can look at the action going over here. We have some Forsaken action going on, and a zombie dragon. Also, the Chaos person, I think that was unknown, brought a bunch of these Chaos chariots and is doing some nice hammered anvils. We see Spirit Leech going off, of course. Upgraded. So yeah, I've completely broken through my line, and I'm gonna go help. So the Bretonnians have just descended upon the dwarves, and they're actually doing fine. Like, I was surprised at how well this worked out for them. So it's there's no battle line, there's no formations here. It's pretty chaotic. So I'm sending a supporting fire with my cannons, trying to take down these chaos chariots. Yeah, we have all sorts of beasts here. Yeah, even though these Pegasus Knights are in extended melee, since the dwarf is held up in 2 places at once, it can't defend against the power of the Bretonnian player. So now we have Grimgor Ironhide chasing my men. I didn't know what to do about this at all. Because I could not take Grimgor on. Yeah, the entire Bretonnian force is taking on half of the Dwarfen force.
We are the shield of Bretonia. We fight as great companions.
I feel like this music is from a different Total War. Maybe I'm just getting used to it already. Yeah, it's just a big blob going on, so I'm firing it into it. Fate of Buna. It's kind of wasted, but so Bretonia is still well and alive. The vampire counts have almost completely died, but now I have my entire line of look at how many chariots have died from fire. They've all tried to advance and all have been stopped right here. But leading the charge is Ungrim Iron Fist, who will never break because he is a slayer. And yeah. So the Bretonia is wrapping up the back lines and getting ready to pounce in on the dwarfs. So I'm holding up with my troops. The Chaos Chariot getting a nice charge into my crossbowmen. The particles are under the Chaos Chariots look so cool. And under the Black Knights. I wonder if there are any left. This sounds like wolves. Anyway, I think this is one of the first time I've used Balthazar Gelt, and I was not disappointed. He had some pretty cool spells, and yeah, it was really nice. So here's Ungrim. He will never surrender. He will fulfill his Slayer Oath of dying in battle. Just, but yeah, everyone else is routed, and whenever Ungrim is on the field, he's the last one to die. So now it's just going to be a 3-minute attempt to get rid of Ungrim. Nothing much to say. I'm going to pour everything in, regardless of friendly fire. I don't care if I shoot my own dudes. Yep, everything. So, this was cool, just getting to play with all the factions in one battle. I don't play that many 3v3s. And, it was nice meeting up with Asad and UKNOWN again. They are a formidable force. I don't think they took this battle that seriously, though. Afterwards, Asad was complaining that this wasn't a fair fight and he should have dueled, but Balthazar Gelt was not about to go in a 1v1 with Ungrim Iron Fist. Finally, he does. So yeah, my great cannons did a lot of damage, and they were totally worth it on that great position on the hill. Slayers did a nice job. Yeah, you saw my swordsmen didn't do much, but it was my crossbowmen that really were reliable. The vampires kind of suffered because they were taking on quite a few troops, but the Bretonnians did very, very well. Even with the small setup, they got to isolate half of the Dwarven army, and you can see how few kills they got. And look at that, Grimgar Ironhide, 250 kills, but the rest of his troops with nothing to compare, and Forsaken 220 kills. And anyway, good game to Asad and Unknown and the rest of the people we played with. See you next time.